Hi, Mr. Devlin here. Hope you're all well. Today I want to talk about something that's been playing on my mind, stroke annoying me in the last few weeks. And as the title would suggest, it's LevelCap's attitude towards Battlefield 1 recently. Don't get me wrong, everyone has a right to voice their opinions towards a franchise stroke game that they've played for years and years, and one comes along and it's different to what they like. However, I found LevelCap recently to be very, very salty, and I don't know if there's something underlying, something's happened, something that's gone on that we don't know about, and he just doesn't like it. And I actually don't think it's just Battlefield 1. I think there's something else happened. Because, to be honest, you've got X Factor, you've got Jack Frags, Matimio. They've all said they don't like the game as much as they've liked previous games in the Battlefield franchise. However, they've not pretty much tried to tear it to pieces. Matimio's turned around and said it's not gripped him as much as previous ones. However, he's got on and played other games that he wants to play. He doesn't make videos about that particular game he's playing at the moment, but then slag off Battlefield 1 halfway through or at the end. It just seems that every video that LevelCap makes, he's got to have a dig up Battlefield 1. There is issues, there is things that need sorting out and maybe should have been sorted before the game was released, but I'm sure DICE and EA are trying to do the best. However, what's starting to grate on people, and it's not just me, everyone that plays on the Restless Natives clan and the Platoon and on our server have all said the same thing. All said something about LevelCap and how salty he is towards Battlefield 1 at the moment. And the games he's actually comparing Battlefield 1 with, Battlegrounds, Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, they're nothing like Battlefield 1. To be honest, Battlegrounds looks brilliant, and LevelCap, we know that you play that an awful lot and you're having a lot of fun with it. It's not in the same league. You're going about Battlefield not having enough within the game, yet you're playing a game that's got pretty much one mode. It's at the moment pre-alpha, so it's clunky, the graphics are not very good, and apparently there's massive server issues. Yes, I play on Xbox One, but I have got a PC and I do play games on PC, and however, I don't go slagging off a game that I've been playing for years and years and years, and maybe certain people have made an awful lot of money from that franchise through doing YouTube videos, yet now it seems that they've got an issue and it's getting slagged off. To be honest, I don't think people would mind as much, but if you actually watch your videos back, your own videos back, LevelCap, you'll hear the change in your voice. You'll be doing a video, for argument's sake, about Battlegrounds, and then you'll talk about Battlefield 1, and your voice and the demeanour of your voice actually changes. It gets really, not aggressive, but it gets tight and salty, and people listen to it and they hear it, they hear the change. We've had a discussion about this, not that we sit there and talk about you, LevelCap. We're talking about the fact that people used to watch you, they used to take an interest in your videos, and now really just beginning to properly dislike you. Obviously in the Battlefield community you used to be quite influential. What's happened? LevelCap, let us know. Is DICE, EA not interested in what you say anymore? Does your suggestions not go as far as they used to? Are they listening to other people that are playing the game? Is there other YouTubers now that have passed you, and there's a bit of jealousy there because you got people like Squid and Wheezy, completely different types of Battlefield videos, but obviously they're becoming really, really popular. Like I said before, you don't get X Factor, you don't get Matimio, Jack Frags blatantly slagging off the franchise. I'm sorry to say it, LevelCap, but you're talking absolute bollocks, mate, and people are getting pissed off with it. We see that DICE are listening to the community, they make changes, you're not happy with it. Why? Because it's not the changes you suggested. They make a change, to you it's not good enough. but it's good enough for the rest of the community or the majority of the community. However, because it's a suggestion that they've not addressed that you brought up, then they're wrong. They're not doing anything for the community. It just seems that it's you demanding things, not getting your own way, and stamping your feet like a petulant child. Look, fella, you've been a part of this community for a long, long time, and you know that developers, they make changes, they see how it goes, the community doesn't like it, it doesn't fit in with the game, they will change it. They've done it so many times in Battlefield 1, they've looked at suggestions, they've made changes, maybe it's not exactly how the community wanted it, but they have to change it to keep in with it the aesthetics of the actual game itself. I think they're doing a great job. But to you, every single video, regardless if it's about Battlefield or not, you have to make a silly, sly comment. And it's getting boring. Actually, to be honest, you're getting boring, mate. I've got the most boring voice in the world, but I don't just say things because I'm not getting my own way, and that's what it looks like. That's a consensus with the majority of people I've spoke to, that LevelCap doesn't seem to be getting his own way. Therefore, Battlefield 1, not exactly in your words, but as far as we can see it and people that watch your videos can see it, you're calling the game shit because they're not changing, they're not doing things that you specifically want. LevelCap, why don't you just piss off and play your Battlegrounds and not try? Well, actually, do us a favour, try and make a video without mentioning Battlefield 1 and any issues you've got with it. Look, yes, I am a fan of the Battlefield franchise, and I do love Battlefield 1. I think it's one of the best ones that have come out. And is it casual? No, it's not. To a certain extent, people, and I can understand why people would think it is casual. To me, it's not. I think it's actually quite challenging. Some of the recoil and the way the guns work, it is quite challenging. Yes, there's things like static AA guns, the other static big guns that are easy to get kills with. But so what? Whoopee fucking do. You have to slag off the game. Every single video you do, try and do one without slagging off the game. You have obviously, it's blatantly obvious to other people, you've obviously seen that you're not as popular in the Battlefield franchise anymore. But you seem to be targeting the developers, EA, DICE, because of this. It's not their fault. It's your fault. Your content is not as good as it used to be. End of. Full stop. Why don't you carry on with your Battlegrounds videos? You seem to be having a lot of fun with that. But I tell you what, some of the discussions we've had, there's going to be people that are going to start getting pissed off with actually doing videos with you. I think that Matimio, X Factor and Jack Frags, they did videos without you. They'd be a lot more entertaining. I actually used to watch your videos all the time, but it's come to a point now, because of what sort of negative reaction and the way you've been speaking about Battlefield 1, I actually, every time I hear your voice now on a video that's got one of the aforementioned 3 other YouTubers, I turn it off. I can't watch it any longer. Obviously, I'm a very small YouTuber. Well, in fact, I'm not a YouTuber. I only get tops 50, 60 views on my videos. But I've got an opinion. I watch other YouTubers. So if I'm one of these people, I'm not on my own. And when I'm pretty much saying 90% of the people I speak to have the same sort of attitude towards yourself and your videos nowadays, or recently, it's time for you to start worrying, mate. Do your videos. You don't need to slag Battlefield off. If you've got an issue with it, be constructive about it. You're not being constructive about it. That's the issue. It's as if you've turned your back on a franchise that's pretty much made your channel. Yes, I know you did all the airsoft stuff originally, and you do videos on other games, but don't tell me that Battlefield is not the game franchise that made you and probably gave you most of your income over the years. And yes, you have every right to give your opinion of what you think or how you think Battlefield's gone within Battlefield 1. And if you don't like it, that's fair enough. But like I said, be constructive and stop being salty. You're pissing people off. That's me. Done. Mr. Devlin. Out.